We're here at the Debonair Cafe. Hey, what's your name? What are you eating and how do you feel about it?
My name is Debonair Hamilton. I'm eating a jalapeno tuna, tomatoes on it, lettuce. I forgot. It's a bagel. It's good though. It's good. I like it. Yeah.
Is this your first time here?
It's my first time. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Would you come back?
I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Actually, I'll work it. Yeah. Cause then I gotta try that pizza milk. Yeah, I gotta go and try that.
Alrighty. What's your name? How long have you been coming here?
Dylan, I've been coming here for like about a month now.
And what did you order today?
I ordered the same thing as Jay here, and I haven't tried this one yet, but I've tried most of the other stuff like the pizza melt, the baked spaghetti melt, and all those, and it was 10 out of 10. Can't lie.
What's your favorite menu item?
Favorite menu item is the Cuban. It's go-to. It's just the best sandwich up there in my opinion.
Yeah. Alrighty, what's your name? What are you eating?
My name is Dalton, and I can't fully remember the name, but it's the honey chicken salad wrap. It's one of my favorites. It's one that I've had before here, and it's like very sweet, and it has like a slight tanginess to it, and like for me, I think it's very good.
What's in it?
It's got chicken salad, lettuce, and grapes, and it's got a little bit of honey. I'm not fully sure because I'm not the one who makes it, but Miss Jill and her husband can probably tell you just as more.
And what do you think of your sandwich?
It's amazing, 10 out of 10.
Would you come back?
Yes, I've been here for probably about a month, and they actually came to my store. I work as a cashier at a discount grocery store, and they actually came to my store and told me about it. I was like, yeah, we got chicken salad. I was like, I love chicken salad. So yeah, we've been here ever since, and this is like one of our go-to places. I brought all my coworkers, and they love it as well.
Favorite menu item?
Favorite menu item? I want to go with the chicken salad, but I've had different things like the turkey avocado melt, and it is really good. It's just, everything's homemade, and it feels like it's made with love.
Thank you. Hi, gentlemen. What's your name? What are you eating?
I'm Cody Joshua Seeker, and right now I'm eating a Cookie Monster cake, and it's real good. But what I've been eating earlier was a turkey avocado melt, and it's mixed. It has a sandwich with turkey and tomatoes and lettuce and avocado in it, and it's real good. And the bread slightly toasted a bit and like cut in half, and it's real good. Cut in half so you can enjoy it pretty good too.
Is that your favorite menu item?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites so far. I tried other ones, but that one was so far my favorite.
How long have you been coming here?
I've been coming for, I don't know the exact amount how long, but it was a couple weeks. I think more than a month. But, yeah.
Thank you. Hello. What's your name and what did you have to eat?
My name's Barrett Dominic. I got the pizza melt and the loaded baked potato salad, as well as a dirty soda, which is Dr. Pepper with like banana split syrup. And loaded baked potato is something I always get every time I come here.
As you can see, there's nothing left. How long have you been coming here?
Maybe about a month, as well as my friend Dalton over there. He introduced me to the place about a month ago, and we've come probably at least once or twice a week.
Thank you. And here we have the owner, one of the owners, Jill. This is a family-owned cafe, my apologies, owned by Jill and her husband.
Yes. So we have been in business 7 years. We started out in the Fuquay area, and we were a catering business and meal prep business. So we delivered meals to everyone's home around the Triangle. We moved to Sanford about 3 years ago, and we found Rand Street location, and we ran our catering out of it for 2 years. And then last year I talked to my husband into opening our cafe portion, and we've been open a year and a month last month. So it's been extremely exciting. We have met so many different people, and we are just blessed to be a part of the community here in Sanford.
And you've got a lot of great reviews just by asking all the patrons are around here right now.
They are awesome. The community continues to come out and support us. We meet new people every single day, which is awesome. We also have our regulars that come in. These guys come in at least once or twice a week, and we really appreciate their support too.
What's your favorite menu item?
So the chicken salad would have to be my favorite. My mom passed away about 17 years ago, and that was her recipe. So I have tweaked it a little bit and made it my own. So that is a staple here. It's here every week. We have 2 to 3 different flavors of chicken salad. So I would say that would be my favorite. And just recently, in the past couple of months, we've added our hot items, and those change every week. We do have a few staples that stay on. Our baked spaghetti melt is probably our top seller, along with our Cuban. We just added New York style bagels to our shop. We have another company that we support in the Southern Pines area, and she's from New York, so she gives us fresh bagels every day. So we have created some sandwiches around her bagels.
And now I know we were talking earlier. Where does your food come from?
So we do try to support the local farmers here in Sanford. So all of our produce, as much as we can, sustain from our area. We do use Gary Thomas Farms for a lot of our produce. We use Chatham Meat Company for a lot of our proteins. So our chickens and pork and different things that we use here for catering and for our cafe.
Wow. And now, some local questions.
Okay.
For anyone who's moving here to North Carolina, how long have you been here?
So I'm originally from Tennessee. My husband is originally from Florida. We met almost 18 years ago, and we just got married 2 years ago. So again, we started started in Fuquay for 3 years. Been here 3 years, 4 years almost. So yeah. Not originally from Sanford, but we love the area. There's a lot of great restaurants around here, and we're just blessed to be a part of the community in the food industry here.
What is your favorite thing about the community here in North Carolina? Because ever since I moved down here, it feels very different from Rhode Island.
Right. Everybody is so nice. Like, I've not met one person that has walked through our door that has been discouraging, right? So our community is very uplifting, and they literally show up in armies some days, and they will wipe our entire cafe out, and we sell out at noon. And that's kind of how we build our business, is we make it fresh every day. So when we sell out, we're out for the day. We're not going to restock. We're not going to have anything else prepared, and it's just we're out. And the community has kind of figured that out, and so we have a lot of people standing at our door at 10 o'clock in the morning before we even open, trying to get in here to get whatever they want for the day because they know it's going to be gone. So it's just a great community. The area in general, Raleigh, Fuquay, we have met so many super awesome people being here, and a lot of them I call family at this point. You know, they're just not my friends. They literally have become family. So it's pretty awesome.
That's good. That's something that also really surprised me moving down here, is how homely and very filled with community everybody is.
Absolutely. Again, just met so many beautiful, kind-hearted people, and they really want to see people succeed. And that is a huge thing in the restaurant industry. You know, you feel like you have a lot of competitors or competition. But I've met so many of their business owners in the restaurant industry, and they will give you any kind of information to help you succeed, and just the general public too. So it's just been great.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, what's your favorite activity to do in Sanford when you're not working?
Oh my goodness. Well, Sanford needs a little more as far as activity wise, and I know that we're growing by leaps and bounds. They have a lot of new things coming to the area. One of the things that my son and I love to do is to hit up all the little different bakeries on Fridays, and we'll go to Millie Mama's Bakes, we'll go Miss Jess's Sweet Treats. So we'll hit up all the little different bakeries and come home with boxes of desserts for the weekend. So that's one of our favorite things to do, and then just shop local. There's tons of little cute boutiques downtown. High Cotton Couture is one of them. That's one of my favorite little boutiques to go shop at. Tons of like nature trails. We live on the water, and so we go kayaking and paddle boarding and all the things there. So that's what we do around Sanford.
Now, there's been a lot of talk saying that Sanford is maybe becoming the next Raleigh. It's getting
coming.
overflowed with a lot of people. People are scared that there's not that many land. What do you have to say about that? You've lived here for a few years in Sanford. What do you think?
Yeah, housing market is a little tough, I think, for everybody right now, but Sanford is a great place to raise a family. Like I said, we came from Fuquay. It was the hustle and bustle. We were looking for a little more peace and quiet, and that's what we found here, but understanding we were coming in at the boom of the height of Sanford growing. And we are super excited to see it grow, super excited to see all the new businesses that are opening up daily. So we're just blessed to be a part of the community and to be here for the growth of it.
And I agree with you. It's not just any regular growth where you're getting those standard retail stores, name brands. You're talking about personal stores.
You got it, mom and pop shops, and that's what community is built on. And that's what Sanford wants to see is more individualized restaurants, whether it's restaurants, shops, boutiques, whatever it is. They definitely want to see the mom and pop succeed.
And now, last question.
Okay.
What makes you stand out, since you're also a catering business? What makes you stand out from them?
Absolutely. So we take our customers very to heart, right? We want them to feel like family when they come in. We want them to feel like, they know my kids' names half the time. We know their family, and they do end up being friends at the end, because customer service is lost this day and time. You don't see anyone open the door for anyone,
I was surprised. That was your son, right?
Yeah, that was my son.
He opened the door. Everybody, your other worker, which I'm so sorry, I forgot her name.
Jemiah.
Yep. She greeted me with a smile. They were helping me out, figuring out what I should pick to eat.
Yeah.
It's
so
nice.
Customer service is important to us. It's probably the most important, because without our customers, there's no Debonair Chef. Right? So if we don't treat you as family or treat you as one of our own, or how we would treat our family members, we don't deserve you to be a part of us, so we want to make sure that our customers leave happy, they enjoy everything that they eat, they enjoy the atmosphere, they enjoy our personalities, so it's just important to be a part of them and their experience with us, and that just is what makes us different from a lot of bigger companies that are more streamlined. They're more box store. They don't have the same availability to give to their customers as maybe we do. I'm the one that answers the phone. Everyone that calls in, I answer the phone. I take their information. I quote them. So they're dealing with one person all the way through till the very end. And they like it.
And you're the owner too.
And I'm the owner, so I can answer all their questions. They don't have to be scattered out to 14 different phone calls, or different people within the company to figure out the question that they're just wanting asked. So I'm able to give them the personalization that they're looking for. And again, which is lost within a lot of different businesses this day and time. So
it's been great. First time coming here. I'm definitely coming again.
Awesome. I love it. I love it.
Because as you can see here in your display shelf, you're already at quite a few common items.
So we do have an in-house bakery. So every week we change our items out as far as our baked goods. So like this week we had a Cookie Monster cake, a carrot cake, pina colada cake. We also had tons of cheesecake, but they got bought out today, so there's really nothing left. Oh, with 2 pieces left. We do 2 different chicken salads every week, sometimes 3. You can buy them on the croissant, a wrap, or by the pound. We have 4 different sides for people to choose from, so we're kind of like an a la carte cafe. You come and you pick what you want, make your own meal. We have a lot of fresh salads, and we make dirty sodas, which is a new popular TikTok trend. We just kind of kick it up a notch.
What is a dirty soda?
So it's any flavor soda. So we have 3 different ones that we specialize in, which is our Dr. Pepper Banana Split, our Coconut Raspberry Sprite, and an Orange Cream Sprite. So they're a little thicker and kind of taste like a milkshake almost. So they're pretty fun, but not a slushy either. It's kind of hard to describe.
What's unique to you guys?
But it's unique to us, yes. Everything here is unique to us. We don't try to copy anyone else's menu. We try to do everything creative from us, which is another thing that makes us different. When you come to Sanford, you have a lot of the same things, which is fine because a lot of people love staples, but people also are desiring different, right? And you have to go out so far to get something different because we're in this little bitty community. But with us, with the Debonair Chef, we're able to create anything that we want because we do not have a staple menu. We have staple items that people come for, but we could literally have new things every week and keep our menu fresh and exciting. And if there's a new TikTok trend, we can jump on it, give it a little twist, and make it the Debonair Chef way, right? So we are just able to be creative in all aspects. With our catering, we don't have set menus. We'll send you an example menu. You can choose off that if you want, but if there's something on there that you don't like, you just call me and we design a menu with you, with your budget in mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't hear a lot about that.
No, not at all. So we try to be different in a lot of aspects, and we've made it this far, so I think what we're doing is working pretty well and people like it. So it's a dream come true. I would have told you when I was in college I would have never owned a catering company or had anything to do with food. But I was in the medical field for 15 years.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Big difference. And one day I was like, I was done, and I turned my 2 weeks notice in, and I just was like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I had no idea. So I was like, I went back to my grandmother taught me how to cook, right? So I was raised on 2,000-acre farm in Tennessee, and I was in the kitchen with her, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day in the summer when we were out of school. And so I've learned how to make the homemade yeast rolls and homemade potatoes and anything that she did, it was always homemade. So I learned to love cooking at a young age. And I just got so busy I didn't want to do it I didn't have time to cook. I didn't have time to enjoy the part of it. So when I gave my 2 weeks notice, I was like, I'm just gonna go do some cooking, right? And I started like a little meal prep company, and I was like, I would make meals in little containers, deliver them to people's homes, and that's truly how I got started. And then my husband and I, like I said, we met a long time ago, ended up separating, but we came back together, we're married, and his background is in marketing, sales, and building businesses. So he's like, do you want to stay little or do you want to grow? And I'm like, well, I want to get a little bigger, something that can sustain a relationship, marriage, kids, and now we're here. Almost 8 years later, and right where we need to be. And this is the growth. It's very organic. We have not spent $1 on advertising. We have never boosted a post. We have never put billboards up. We have never ran radio ads. In 8 years, I've never spent $1 in marketing.
The power of the word of mouth.
You got it. Is amazing. And when you do something right and you give back to your community, it gives back to you. So that's how we have grown organically, and we continue to grow every day. And it's a beautiful thing.
I love it. This is great. Thank you so much for letting me interview
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you for coming.
I can't wait for people who are considering moving to Sanford to know about this.
Absolutely.
Because that's where we were originally looking in the first place.
Yeah.
We didn't know anything. We didn't know about like these
Absolutely.
cute little boutique stores.
Yeah.
Or like something like yourself, the Debonair.
Debonair.
Oh my goodness.
That's okay.
Cafe. Like, it's not out there. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about like these mom and pop shops.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is one of the beauties that I feel like Sanford has.
Absolutely, all day, and we need people like you to come and like interview us. You know, like I said, we sell out on a daily basis, so that people here know that we're here because we're getting busier and busier every day. But to spread the word around Sanford and get the people coming in from Fuquay, get the people coming in from Southern Pines, from Chapel Hill, just to taste something that they heard about online. It's fun, and they walk in and they'll be like, oh my god, I just drove 2 hours to eat chicken salad. I hope you still have some, right? So people are getting to understand the concept of our business, because we're not a typical restaurant. I didn't want a 7-day-a-week restaurant. That's a lot of work, and it takes a toll on your family, and our family is number one.
I love your schedule.
Yeah, so we work Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 2. And then we allow for Friday nights and Saturdays for catering events, because like I said, that's how we got started. Our name is really big in the catering industry, in the catering side of things. So we have to make sure that we leave our availability open for that too. So yeah, we're off on Sundays. It's a great schedule. We love it. We have an amazing staff. They have really stepped up and took on the extra work by opening the cafe that I'm so glad I love my husband for. Stepped up and took on a lot of responsibility opening the cafe and making sure things are ran so smooth that our customers never feel a hiccup. Even if we're having a hiccup in the back, they're never going to hear it or feel it. You know, so our team is amazing, and we are so thankful for them, and we just hope they stay around forever. So, yeah.
This is great, and for all those of you who are watching, you don't want to miss this. And remember, it's 10 to 2, Tuesdays to Fridays.
Yeah.
And make sure you come early, because as you can see, the menu item that I ordered, there's only one left.
One left.
But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you.